You bet. Good morning, Marcus. Good morning, everyone out there. Just a reminder, you folks there that have picked up the flower order form for Hospice of Central Iowa, get them turned in this weekend. Deadline is Monday. We thank you for all that. It's been a great program. Remember, 15% of this goes back to the Hospice of Central Iowa.
All right, now let's answer some questions.
Let's do her.
An email from Pam from Manson. She writes, I had a terrible problem with slugs last year on all of my hostas. Should I put down slug pellets as soon as the new leaves start to come through the ground this spring?
This is for everyone out there this morning, Marcus. You betcha. Take that dead foliage off. Get that ortho bug get out there. That'll take care of not only slugs but snails too. This is why you get holes in them. Once they roll out, they roll open. Of course, give them another sprinkling of that. Put a little water behind them. Don't even forget to put some calcium, NutriCal, mix it up with water. Put that on them also.
All right, Pam from Manson, there's your answer. We go to Holly from Des Moines. She wants to know how she can prevent tomato blight.
Well, I'd like to have her move those tomatoes to another area in the garden. And, of course, put tomatoes out after May 15th. It's still too cold. You can start them inside even yet. But start them right out with some Funginal. Mix that with water. It's a multi-purpose fungicide. Turn right around. We even got the NutriCal in a ready to use. So if you got just a couple plants on the patio, that's handy instead of mixing up that through the dial-in sprayer that I'll be talking a lot about. But NutriCal, fungicide, stay on it every 3-4 weeks. Let's have a blight-free year.
All right, Dave from Fort Dodge wants to know, when should you start to plant new grass seed in the spring? Do you need to just spread the seed on top of the soil, or do you need to cover it with some dirt?
Absolutely. Cover it with dirt. Work the soil up. Get a good grass seed out there. Make sure it's got good germination. No weed seed in it. No in-earth. Buy a quality seed. Get a starter fertilizer. Scott's is a great one. This is a small bag. It comes in a large bag. Put it all over the yard so it doesn't look green and just lime green. So starter fertilizer with it. Cover it. Grass seed won't show up. Be patient till May.
All right, Kat from Clive wants to know, I have hibiscus plants in my house. They have little white bugs or mites on the leaves. What is the sure thing to get rid of them?
Well, she's got whitefly on hibiscus. I love the houseplant systemic insecticide right up here. The measurements are on the back. And put it in the soil, cultivate it in there. Even if you're going to transplant a plant, mix it in the soil, and you're going to be fine. You can't live without houseplant systemic insecticide.
Jerry, 1 minute left. Terry from Marion wants to know, when and how should I take care of tiny white moths or butterflies that were in my front lawn last fall? When you walk through the grass or mold, they would fly up. Will the treatment also kill the robins and doves and other birds that eat the ground?
Will not hurt the birds or the robins if it's watered in. Use the Hy-Vee insect control granule. Put that on with the broadcast spreader. That's actually another step of our Hy-Vee 5-step program. That's important. It takes care of surface insects, jiggers, crickets, and the whole 9 yards in his little white moths.
Jerry, thank you. Your questions asked, your questions answered. If you have questions on gardening or growing questions, just drop Jerry an email. Go to Hy-Vee.com and click on the Get Growing logo. He'll be back next week to answer more of your questions. And coming up after the break, we're talking with Nick McCullough from the